are you? Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you're watching me from. At whatever time you're watching me, I salute you. How are you? Now, today I want us to talk about a very key topic that has been disturbing my heart. And this is when you're coming up with goals, who should we include? Because I feel so much agitated. Sometimes I feel bad for business owners when it comes to February and they're realizing that there's someone that they left out when they were coming up with goals. My name is Muita-Saisi, a business consultant, monitoring and evaluation consultant, and an industry and organizational psychologist. So today we are going to be talking about who should we include when we are coming up with our goals. Number one, our personal lives. Our personal lives include our spouses, our children, our parents, anything that you consider personal. Because sometimes when we're having these goals, um, you get yourself this personal life coming to interfere with the goals that you were making. For instance, you had not budgeted for a kid who is going to get sick, and there's no you're going to say that this is business money, so my kid can die in the house and I'm not going to take them to the house. And that's where we come up with even the medical covers. By the time you're coming up with these goals, if you do not want this business money to be touched, you either come up with a savings platform or you come up with a medical cover. Number two, you have to consider the business life. What do I mean by business life? You look at how many years have I been running this business, and so where am I headed? Because sometimes we make goals that are of this business when it is 10 years and above, and this business has only been there for only 1 year. So you get yourself so much frustrated when we are looking at this life and you are wondering, how comes my business is not growing like for Shiro? No, because when you have been there, I've looked at some of my colleagues who have got 50,000 viewers within 1 hour. And I know that time I cannot compare myself with them, because when you look at them, they started like 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I was still in campus. So you see, when you're coming up with these goals, you have to include the business life. For how long have I been running this business? And so by that time, you're able to come up with very realistic goals. So number one, you said personal life. Number two, you said business life. Number three, you have to consider the employees, or the people working to come to actualize this goal. And the employee starts with employee 001, and it is you have to sit down with yourself by asking yourself tough questions. How competent am I? How competent are these people? Who am I working with? What do I need? How can I deal with them? As in, you have to sit down and ask yourself those tough questions by understanding, who are these people? Who am I? As in, when you're coming up with this goal, there's no I can come and start telling you about finances and also business, and I'm very flat. You're not going to be able to listen to me. But the moment I start working on myself, that is personal development, I'm able to come and talk about businesses. I'm able to come and talk about finances. Why? Because I already did some personal level of development. If it is the employees, do I need to start training them? Do I need to start telling them what to do? Because sometimes you need to even review your terms and conditions when you look at where your business is. So those are some of those things that you need to consider when you want this business to thrive next year and you're coming up with goals. So number one, we said your personal life. Number two, we said business life. Number three, we have just said your employees, and starting with employee 001, you. Because sometimes I also get disturbed when I see someone saying that I'm a teacher, but I run a salon, and it's like this salon is not going according to how I've been wanting. And I ask myself, are you a salonist yourself? No. Are you able to manage this business? No. So what do you do? Do I need to go look for a manager? Because yes, you can be a teacher and come up with a salon, but can I go look for a manager who is competent around that area? So that is something else that you need also to consider. Number four, you need to ask yourself, my niche, that is my customer, how am I able to satisfy them? Do they need something else? You see, by now you should have sat down and you should have understood my niche for next year. This is how they'll be looking like. For instance, I shared something that so many people are laughing. They're saying that next year most girls, the people now, I'm giving you a tip, the people in beauty, the girls will be having squirrel teeth, as in some teeth that are coming out. So you, as a beautician, will you be forced to go and look for these squirrel teeth? And or are you just going to say, no, I'm just going to stay with the braces, that's all these people want? No, but you need to understand what will be my niche wanting next year, as in what will my customer be saying, because you need to be smarter than your customer. By the time this customer says that I need this kind of a remote for the TV, does it have Netflix, does it have Amazon, does it have YouTube, does it have all these kinds of things? So you have to be working hand in hand with that customer. So today I've shared with you four things that you should consider when you're coming up with your goal, and I hope that you guys are making very smart goals. Go to my Facebook page. You're going to see what I shared about you coming up with smart goals. And also, through this, you'll be able to also evaluate with these people that I need to consider while coming up with the goals. You'll be able to understand more and more from here. And also, when you go to my Facebook page. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Share this with your friends. Also share, also like, comment, and I hope that you people are still enjoying your festive season. Merry Christmas, and also make sure that your businesses will be better than yesterday, and tomorrow they'll be even thriving. Bye bye.